Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a long time since I've posted, but I am here to talk about why, all of the new exciting things going on in my life, and also the future of this channel. So we're just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna be getting ready in this video. Where is my... Alright, so I'm gonna start by priming the skin. This is the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer. I've actually got a video coming up soon about this and two other Good Molecules products, my experiences with them, so just be on the lookout for that. But definitely the most exciting thing that has happened to me recently is that I got married. I know that may come as a bit of a shock to some of you here on my channel because I don't actually talk about my relationship that much, and that's mainly just because I don't know, I didn't know how much I wanted to reveal about my personal life on here because obviously like my main focus is beauty, but you know, I realized that I've become invested in the personal lives of people that I watch, so you know, might as well share. I haven't brought him on here on the channel because I also just didn't want to be putting him out there in a space that he wasn't putting himself out there. But recently he's actually asked me about maybe being in some of my videos, and so we might be doing some vlogs and stuff, but so let me start over because I feel like I've just got way ahead of myself. Andy is his name, my husband. We have been together since high school, junior year to be exact, and in April of 2021 we'll have been dating for 10 years. We'll have been together for 10 years. And so clearly I've been in a pretty long relationship, and I've just feel very blessed, feel very lucky in every way. He truly is my best friend. We've grown up together, we went to college together. It's been an amazing journey. We got engaged last summer. We were actually in Florida on vacation, and he popped the question right in front of the Universal Globe at Universal City Walk. If any of you have been to Universal Studios, you know exactly what I'm talking about. He did it by pretending he was taking a picture with me. So my mom and sister were there, and they were taking a picture. And so, of course, like, I'm posing away, like, you know, and then I suddenly look down, and he's on one knee, and it was so incredible. I kind of knew that he was thinking about proposing to me, but I didn't know for sure when. I didn't know how he was going to do it. So it was a really special day, and so we picked October 17th to be our wedding day, and that of course was before COVID hit, so you know, we were making our plans, kind of expecting to have, you know, a bigger wedding party, but still exactly not sure about the number, but definitely over 100, so that's a lot. But as it got closer, we decided to postpone the wedding because, I mean, it's just not responsible to have that many people meeting in one place right now. And so we moved the wedding to April 24th, 2021, which, like I said earlier, will be our 10-year anniversary of being together. So of course it kind of worked out in that respect, but it did kind of toss a wrench in our plans, obviously, because we weren't expecting to have to move our date. As it got even closer, we realized that it was important for us to just go ahead and get married legally, and then we realized we wanted to celebrate that. So we decided to have a small backyard get-together to celebrate our legal marriage, and so that's why I say I got married. That does mean that we'll be having like 2 weddings all together. Of course, you know, one's already down, but still, it's like, it sounds crazy, but it's actually really common for people who chose a 2020 date after like COVID hit as their wedding date. Also, a lot of people are having these small micro weddings, or like not even having like a wedding at all in terms of like inviting people, but like eloping and then having like a bigger party later. And honestly, even before COVID, this is something that a lot of people would do if they didn't necessarily have the money when they first got together, but they wanted to have like a really big, nice party to celebrate at some point down the line. Looking back, I am actually so glad we decided to have the backyard wedding because it served as perfect practice for the bigger event, which I honestly was not ready to happen in October. Even if COVID hadn't hit, like I really was not ready for just everything that really needed to be thought about and everything that goes into planning an event, even a small one. And when I say small, we had about 30 people total. So it was just, and we did all our own food. Like, it was a lot. And there was a lot that we should have done earlier that we left to last minute. And we actually ended up starting like the ceremony later than the invitation said. But I mean, it was fine because at least it was at my house. But still, like, ugh, especially for someone like me who's like so like big on things starting on time. Like, it's just, it was a little stressful, but everything worked out and it ended up being the perfect day. I loved my dress. Oh my gosh, I've actually worn it again. I wore it again for the legal wedding because it's just so gorgeous. Now, I will say I did buy it and I also had it tailored because I wanted it to fit like me perfectly. And now I want to do that to all of my clothes. And this is actually the foundation that I wore on my wedding day. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear foundation, mixing two shades. I believe it's Toffee and Hazelnut or Toffee and Maple. But I'll have them linked down below. So another reason why Andy and I decided to go ahead and have our legal wedding is because my dad actually passed away at the beginning of this year, and it was really hard for me and my family, but, you know, it also gave me that kind of, like, kick in the pants to really just, like, pursue what I'm doing and, you know, get up and change if I really am not happy with the way things are going on in my life. I am working as a Starbucks barista, and it's the job that I've been doing to kind of make money. It's not something that, like, I want to move up in. It's not the type of job that I want to be doing long term. I went to school for theater, and that, along with music, will always be my first love. Always will be what I am constantly pursuing, but to, you know, supplement to supplement my income with what theater and music don't make up, you know, I realized I want to be doing something different than slanging coffee. It has its perks, you know. Starbucks as a company has its perks, and working for Starbucks has its perks, but I've just gotten to a point in my life where I just don't want to mess with it anymore, you know? So about a year ago, I decided to get my North Carolina real estate license. And it turns out that the North Carolina real estate license is the hardest to obtain in our country. Now, there wasn't any real way to circumvent that because, I mean, I live here, and if I want to do business where I live, you have to take the exam for the state you live in, or the state that you want to do your business in. So I set out to get my license. And here you have to take a class. So I was working and taking a in-person class. And the way that it works here is that you have to pass your class exam before you can go on to take the actual exam where you'll get your license, if that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. And as embarrassing as it is, I didn't actually pass my class exam the first time. But looking back, I am really glad that I had to redo the class because I ended up passing the state exam, the one that costs you $164 to take every time you take it, the first time. And that's, I mean, it's only, I think, 50% of people pass that North Carolina real estate exam on their first try. Oh, it's a little hair. So most people that have their real estate license, like, took that exam multiple times. And I'm so grateful and happy that I only had to take it once. I'm also very fortunate that when I did retake the class, it was online. And so therefore I didn't have to, you know, essentially waste gas and more money, like traveling back and forth. I was able to just do it from the comfort of my own home, and it just ended up being a lot more convenient that way. But yeah, I am officially licensed in the state of North Carolina to do real estate, which is incredible. And I'm so excited to see where this takes me. I've got a lot of options, so I'm still kind of weighing my options here to see which direction I want to go in. I do have some more educational requirements I have to fulfill, but over the next few years, so I've got time. But I am officially a North Carolina real estate broker. And also, like, let me be straight up with you about the exam. It was hard. I studied a lot to pass that exam, and I've studied for that exam unlike I've studied for anything else in my entire life. And like I said, I'm an actress. I've had to study so many lines that I put off to the last second. I have never studied so hard for anything in my life, and it paid off. So I'm just so proud of myself for this accomplishment. That's been going on in my life. I really feel like I am becoming a new person, just entering a whole new phase in my life, a whole new adventure, and I'm here for it. So another thing I wanted to talk about is just the future of this channel in general. I do beauty, and that is, you know, always going to be on my channel and a part of my channel, but I've been thinking I want to branch out and do more lifestyle type content. So let me know, like, what kind of content you guys would like to see from me, because I'm excited and happy to branch out. There's just so much more that I want to share about life and whatnot, and just, you know, about myself. So let me know, what do you guys like to watch? You know, what YouTubers do you guys like to watch? I know that I got on YouTube originally to watch hair videos, and then eventually it ended up being makeup, and now I'm watching more cooking and lifestyle and DIY and stuff. And then of course I'm like always watching like video editing type of tutorials to try to, you know, level up my editing here. But I don't know, what do you guys want to see? Let me know. Alright guys, I'm going to do some eyeliner, mascara, and lips, and I'll be back to finish out the video. Alright guys, this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said earlier, I will have everything listed down in the description box. I really hope you're all doing well and staying safe and happy. Thanks again for watching. Bye.